Hi everybody, my name is Mal and welcome to the Anfield Eye. Now Chiesa injured, he will leave Liverpool. There is no turning back, unfortunately. Federico Chiesa he's on a one-way ticket and that ticket is out of Anfield. The reason why is, the fact of the matter is this: when we bought Chiesa, he was injured. He's been injured since we bought him, and when we put him on the pitch, he's just not quite looked like a Liverpool player. I like the guy. I think he tries hard. I think he tries, and that's amicable. But unfortunately, Federico Chiesa does not have a future at Liverpool Football Club. Arne Slot doesn't rate him. I don't believe Arne Slot will play him in the Premier League this year, and he will only get probably a bit part in the League Cup and the FA Cup if we continue to qualify for the next round. But in terms of a first team place in our first 11 in the Premier League, Federico Chiesa does not have a future at Liverpool. So what his agent should really pretty much say to him is, look, we need to find you another club, a club where you will flourish. You know, you've done well getting this transfer to Liverpool, but unfortunately, it's just not working out for you, okay? Because if the manager doesn't rate a player, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that the player can do to get into the manager's favourite books, okay? And the manager does have his favourites. Shortly, I'm going to put up another video, Dutch favouritism. And that is going to be a whole long video about how Arne Slot favours the Dutch players in our first 11, irrespective of how they play. But look out for that video. That video should be somewhere down here, somewhere up there, or just click on my channel and the video will appear in there. But it's yet to be done, so give it another about half an hour. Anyway, let's get back to Federico Chiesa. Okay, so Federico Chiesa played against Accrington Stanley. He looked good, he looked lively, he looked like a player with intention. And that only one intention was to score a goal, okay? But let's put things into perspective here. This was Accrington Stanley, okay? Now, I just saw Liverpool play Nottingham Forest yesterday, and Nottingham Forest put 11 men behind the ball. They scored a goal, and they said to Liverpool, right, we're just going to stand here for you. Can you please score a goal and watch us defend? Was Federico Chiesa going to come on and do the amazing? No, he wasn't going to do that. Putting on Chiesa against Nottingham Forest was just going to be a complete waste of a substitute. And that's how it ended up, you know, because he didn't play. He will be in the starting 11 on the bench. For a lot of the Premier League matches, he'll be on the bench. And the only time he will come off and play in the Premier League is in the 88th minute, the 89th minute, the 90th minute even, you know? Just to run around a little bit and to show a little bit of enthusiasm, just to press, okay? But is Chiesa going to start in Arne Slot's first 11? Okay, let's talk about it in a couple of months' time when Arsenal travel to Anfield. Not a hope in hell. Therefore, Chiesa will leave. There is no need for him to be in that Liverpool squad. He doesn't need to waste his days away sitting on the bench for Liverpool, hoping that we qualify for the next round of the League Cup or the next round of the FA Cup, and then he can get some minutes on the pitch. Why would he do that? He is an Italian international. Let's not forget that. And a few years back, he was wanted by a number of big clubs in Europe, okay? Until he got injured. Now, Liverpool buying Chiesa was a punt, okay? There was nothing in Liverpool's planning where somebody sat down in a meeting room with Arne Slot and Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards and went, oh wow, we're weak on the right hand side, let's go and get Federico Chiesa. The only reason Federico Chiesa is playing for Liverpool is because he cost £14 million. And that's it. That's the bottom line. And somebody at Liverpool sat down and went, okay, we need to sell shirts, okay, we need to buy a player where the fans are going to be like, oh, we bought a player, but we didn't just buy any Tom, Dick and Harry from Hartlepool or from, Hull City. We bought Federico Chiesa from Italy, And that was the reasoning behind why Chiesa is now playing at Liverpool. Because we'd had such a bad summer transfer window. Really, really bad. Liverpool spent nada, zilch, no money. While Arsenal were going out and buying players, and Chelsea were buying all the players they could possibly get hold of, and Manchester United were buying players, and Aston Villa, and all these other clubs were out there buying players to prepare for the new season. The Liverpool owners, and Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, were sitting there twiddling their thumbs, and the fans were starting to get anxious. And so a couple of weeks before the window closes, what happens? Somebody walks into a meeting room at Liverpool and go, we haven't bought any players, guys. What shall we do? Who's available? Let's first of all take a look at the free transfer market. No, nobody on a free? Okay, all these players have gone. Have they been taken? Okay, that's fine. Let's look at the players around Europe within the 10 to 20 million mark. Who said that? Chiesa? Oh, okay. Federico Chiesa is available. Okay. And Juventus want to get rid of him. They want to have nothing to do with him. Okay. Get his agent on the phone. Let's have a chat with his agent. And let's see if the player is interested in coming to Liverpool. Okay.